What you doing?
The Magpie Playground, the story of Danielle and the birds who found her. In a quiet corner of Australia, where days often passed in silence, a woman named Danielle lived a life defined by solitude. She always preferred keeping to herself, choosing a gentle distance from the world. Though peace surrounded her, loneliness often echoed through her days more loudly than she ever admitted. Yet everything began to change one morning, not through any grand event, but through the soft, unexpected arrival of a wild magpie. Out of the blue, this magpie approached Danielle as though he had known her forever. There was no fear in him, no hesitation, only a calm, trusting curiosity. He hopped closer until he sat right on her knee, looking up at her with bright, intelligent eyes. He followed her around the yard with the devotion of a long-lost companion. For Danielle, who had never truly interacted with a wild bird before, the moment felt almost unreal. Something inside her shifted, as if this simple encounter had unlocked a door she had forgotten even existed. Short time later, the magpie returned, but not alone. He brought his young son, an equally friendly and bold little bird who seemed to sense Danielle's gentle heart instantly. Before long, more juveniles began to show up. One arrived, then another, until nearly 25 young magpies filled her yard with their chatter, curiosity, and playful chaos. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, Danielle welcomed them all. The birds treated her backyard like a playground built just for them. They loved swinging from the clothesline, dangling upside down from socks and towels she purposely left behind. Some would hang boldly from the fabric while others ran over to tug gently on their feathers or legs, playing games only magpies could invent. The yard transformed into a lively, joyful space, a safe haven where the birds could simply be themselves. Curiosity led Danielle to add toys to their little world. Magpies, being quick-minded and inquisitive, embraced the new treasures instantly. They squabbled over the same toy, stealing and guarding them like children fighting over the best one. Watching them play brought laughter into Danielle's home, a sound she hadn't heard from herself in a long time. Sometimes she imagined the adult magpies telling their young, "Go to Danielle's place, she has water, toys, and kindness waiting for you." Every day, the birds gathered outside her door, waiting for her to step outside. They followed her wherever she went, hopping behind her feet or soaring above her in cheerful arcs. Their presence became the first warm light of every morning. To an outside observer, they were just birds, but to Danielle, they became lifelines. She had lived alone for many years. She didn't socialize, rarely went out, and often struggled with anxiety and depression that silently weighed on her days. Yet when the magpies were near, the heaviness softened. They brought comfort with every gentle call, every playful gesture, every moment of trust. They became her closest companions, her chosen family with wings. Among the many birds that visited, a few held an especially dear place in her heart. R2, D2, R2, Tuffy. Each one carried a personality just as vivid and expressive as any human friend. Danielle cherished them deeply, and their bond with her grew stronger each day. When a friend encouraged Danielle to become a licensed wildlife carer, she felt the moment had finally arrived. With a full heart, she stepped into the role, specializing in the care and rehabilitation of Australian magpies. Her mission became clear: to help the birds who had once helped her simply by showing up. Through her work, Danielle learned even more deeply that wild magpies are not meant to be pets. Keeping them is illegal and harmful. Clipping their wings steals not only their freedom, but also their dignity. Anyone who finds an injured or orphaned bird should reach out to a local wildlife organization or a vet those trained to give these creatures the best chance at survival and a return to the skies. Today, the magpies remain a blessing in Danielle's life, one she never expected but thanks the world for every day. Their presence saved her in ways that cannot be measured. And in return, she gives them care, love, and a sanctuary where they are respected and understood. As this story reaches new hearts, there is a gentle way to help it continue. Supporting Danielle's journey through a simple like or a thoughtful follow helps keep her work alive. It ensures that more people learn to appreciate the beauty of wildlife, the importance of compassion, and the power that even the smallest creatures can have in changing a life. Her story is one of quiet transformation, of healing born from feathers and trust, and it continues one magpie at a time.
Our team works hard behind the scenes to find and share real-life stories that truly matter. Every video is crafted with care, carefully researched, edited with trusted sources, and always treated with the respect these stories deserve. What you see isn't just made to inspire, it's meant to be real and meaningful.